It has been more than 2 weeks now, and we need to find solutions. What can we do to ensure that the people who are farmers can get back to their farms, that the reasonable issues that they've addressed actually get addressed, and that in this country we do not give up on reform just because it also presents us with challenges. There is never going to be a perfect solution, but we have to make an effort to find one. Oftentimes, a forum such as this is simply used to talk at each other. We now need to talk to each other. We have been for the past 10 days trying to figure out various proposals and plans that have been put into place to offer a solution. One such proposal and plan, we've just been told by the Union Agriculture Minister, has been submitted in writing to the farmers. It would be useful, Siddharth, if we put out quotes of Narendra Singh Tomar as well as Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, both of whom have spoken to us today, so that we have an official position from the government. Let me quickly get Mr. Khan into this conversation. Mr. Khan, I am just going to stick to the premise that when there is a trust deficit, and that can happen sometimes, there is no better solution to that than money in the bank rather than promises and assurances. Why don't we simply convert this into money in the bank? Let the corporates of India go out there and simply buy up the produce at a better and MSP rate. What can be a better solution?
The purpose of these three legislations was the same that you have been talking about for the last 10 minutes. I am listening you. See, there was a communication deficit that led to the trust deficit, and that resulted into apprehensions and now the agitations. So this is one phase of this. Now, looking into the future possibilities, the role that FPOs are playing today and the contact farming through the Contact Farming Act, the enabling provision that we see, this is the situation that will emerge in the months to come, which means the farmers that will enter into contact with the corporates, they will know exactly what is the quantity corporates are going to buy. There is no incentive and there is no reason for any corporate to make announcement that this much I am going to buy. They will do with their contracted parties. So that means, if let us say over a period of next 3 years, there are 30,000 corporates that enter into agreements either directly with the farmers or the farmers aggregator, that is FPOs, the current form of societies. So they will be able to estimate the demands. Your suggestion is also good.
Okay. So I'll give you a premise, Mr. Khan. I'll give you a premise, right? During the past 3 or 4 months, right? The RBI was cutting interest rate, but banks were still not, disbursing funds as quickly as possible. Now we were facing a problem. So we saw government. Now it's not government's job. Government, other than some banks, does not run private sector banks in this country. But nodal officials were meeting with bank officials, encouraging them to go out and disburse more funds. So why can't we get the same government officials to sit down with these known corporate buying houses? Okay, you can make a list of 100 of them, 2,000 of them, 5,000 of them, and say, guys, why don't you give us, in the sake of national cause, some of the data so that we have an educated conversation? Right now, how do we know who's offering MSP and who's not offering MSP? Over the next 3 or 4 days, what can be achieved, sir? What can we do? What's the obvious next step?
I think one contentious issue on which the final stand of the government has to be clear. Though as the farmers are using total withdrawal of or scrapping of 3 acts as the bargaining chip, from government side also there has not been any public posturing on this. There have been private level discussion that whether we can accept MSP as a floor price, which is enforced on the trade as well, which means nobody can buy below that declared price, like we have in sugarcane. There is a state advisory price, a price fixed by the central government. There is a top up by the state government that is known as state advisory price, which is applicable on all the mills, large factories, but crushers and the coal in the villages, they are kept out of that. So therefore, village level sale purchase can be out of this purview, but any formal purchasers have got to be adhering to this MSP, which is declared as the floor price. If government comes up with this solution, or
as soon as you start doing any sort of price fixing, you are interfering in free markets.
In fact, the government has accepted 5 more demands which were not the part of.
Okay, so I will tell you the economic hazard there. As soon as you do any price fixing, you are deviating from free markets. That could mean that if there is no one willing to buy, at that particular price, the farmer, rather than getting some, gets zero. In which case you need government then to guarantee that if no one else is willing to buy at this rate, we will come and buy at this rate.
In fact, I tell you, the load on the government for buying under MSP will reduce because
Will
of the
reduce.
same
You're right.
price
You're
that
right.
the
Absolutely right.
people buying.
So there is
But
practicality.
19 million tons which FCI is burdened to buy today, running into loss of 2.5 lakh crores. Actually, that loss will come down.
That will
Because there
come
be
down.
first version of
Hopefully,
this in the
we will.
market buying at the same rate.
Hopefully, the efficiencies of free markets in terms of processing will apply, and less food wastage will happen, and everybody wins. Last word, RP Singh.
But just
what do
one
we
more
do?
point. What you
Yeah,
said,
okay, Mr. Khan,
suggested
go ahead.
is a very important thing. Fair Trade Board need to be set up now, and Price Negotiation Council as a part of the Fair Trade Board. This is very much required now.
I
after
agree,
these
and we have a lot of fair
now.
trade specialists, a lot of good people working with farmers who are specializing on sustainable agriculture, organic, who are fair trade specialists. They can be roped in, and we can set up an
Absolutely.
infrastructure very, very rapidly.